Bishop, we would like you to go ahead.
Murder is only killing without a license, and everybody kills.
But when the best in the business
There are times when I could use a backup.
takes on a partner,
I'm gonna teach you all I can.
the last hit of his life could be his own. The Mechanic.
Hello friends, and welcome to JayNoo's Reviews. Today we are diving into the dark world of assassination and betrayal with Charles Bronson's 1972 classic film, The Mechanic. Despite having a gritty 70s look, this movie holds up extremely well, even today. Bronson plays Arthur Bishop, a killer for hire working for a powerful criminal cartel that does not accept failure. Bishop is a methodical and master assassin, killing his marks in clever and complex ways, preferring to make his hits look like accidents or natural deaths. Bishop is an expert in everything from throwing knives to underwater demolition. His life is dedicated solely to his craft and completing his mission. The film shows us his extravagant lifestyle of sports cars and fine wine in his secluded home hidden among the Hollywood hills. On the surface, it appears to be an exciting and satisfying life. But all of this comes at a great cost. Arthur is not allowed to have a family, close friends, or even a steady girlfriend. Nothing is allowed to compromise his dark and bloody occupation, not even human connection. The Mechanic is a study of the loneliness and isolation that comes from a life of violence. Every man has his weakness, his thumbscrews to be turned. Arthur's inner desire to connect with another human being exposes his weakness and leads to his first mistake in over 20 years. He is approached by the son of a former colleague, an ambitious and cold-blooded young man named Steve. Steve seems to be aware of Bishop's secret life, and he is intrigued. Arthur is getting older, and a young, agile protege could not only be helpful in completing missions, he could be the surrogate son Arthur never had. Despite being wary of each other, Bishop trains young Steve and learns that he is more than up for the task. But what is Steve's ultimate goal, and does he know that Bishop is the man that killed his father? The Mechanic was directed by Michael Winner and penned by Louis John Carlino. Winner previously worked with Bronson on the Death Wish films, and The Mechanic has a similar dark and brooding tone, violent and unforgiving. This film was produced by Robert Chardoff and Erwin Winkler, the same duo behind Rocky, Raging Bull, and The Right Stuff. Primary filming was done in Los Angeles. Locations from the Hollywood Hills to the Los Angeles Zoo can be seen throughout its runtime. Charles Bronson's dedication to the role shines through, as he performed many of his own stunts. As for the critical reception, opinions were mixed upon opening. Many praised Bronson's compelling performance, but felt the pacing dragged a bit during the second act. Jan Michael Vincent's portrayal of the clever and deadly young Steve got his foot in the door of Hollywood and led to a lifelong acting career. Despite being a moderate success at the box office, when The Mechanic was released on home video, it became a cult classic. Is The Mechanic worth a watch? Absolutely. It's amazing that this movie was released in 1972 and is not only better than most current films, it totally eclipses its inferior remake from 2011. There is a sadness to Bronson's portrayal of Arthur Bishop. Despite a killer's coldness and the backdrop of material excess, his life is lacking any human connection. Bishop steps out of his strict lifestyle to attain the one thing he cannot have, and he is forced to face the consequences. The film balances character building and tension with motorcycle chases and hand-to-hand combat. The action scenes are standout and never let up throughout the film. If you're tired of the formulaic and cliche-driven action films of today, give the 1972 version of this film a watch. And if you like this review and would like to see more, check out our other videos on this channel. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one.